Come in. Oh, hello. Great to see you. Thank you for stopping by my office. I've been wanting to talk with you. Why don't you have a seat and make yourself comfortable? There's coffee and water on the table to your left. You can help yourself. Before we dive in, how have you been doing? It has been a hectic semester. I know this class in particular is challenging. I ask a lot of my students, and my expectations are high, so I am always impressed when my students can keep up with the demands of the course. I have to give you a great deal of credit. You have managed to surpass my expectations. I've been quite impressed with your handling of the material. And I'm not often surprised by students, but some of the ideas you've shared in class and in your papers are very intriguing. Your ideas are unique and new. I really do enjoy reading your work. So tell me, have you enjoyed the class this semester? I was concerned that you wouldn't find it enough of a challenge, but you still seem very engaged and curious to learn more. And with the semester coming to an end, I have to admit I'm relieved to know that you got some value from the course. You seem well ahead of your peers. Do you have any questions for me about your final paper or your grade? Good. Now, there is another reason I asked you to come by my office today. I'm sure you have a hunch about what I'm going to bring up. Yes, I received your email yesterday. Now, before I say anything, I want to give you an opportunity to tell me that it was a mistake, not meant for me, perhaps. Now, before I say anything, I want to give you an opportunity to tell me that it was a mistake, or not meant for me, perhaps. Or that you were drinking at the time that you sent it. Any excuses that you want to get off your chest, you can bring that up here and now, and I will accept it for what it is. And we can forget about this whole thing. Your time in my class is now over, so you can walk away without any awkward feelings. When I first read your email, I thought it must have been sent to me in error. But I also can't see how someone as diligent as yourself could make a mistake like that. So, is there any explanation that you want to offer? Okay. I'll take it that you meant everything you wrote then. When you said that you find me attractive and you have a hard time concentrating in class because you're daydreaming about me. That is some pretty forward discussion. I'm not used to my students talking to me in this way. And you understand that if you had sent me that email even one day earlier, I would still technically be your professor, and I would be bound to report that email to my faculty superiors. Otherwise, I could get in a great deal of trouble with the school for not disclosing the nature of that email. Now, student-teacher relationships are forbidden, and for good reason. I can't have a personal relationship with a student. It violates school policy, and even outside of that, I would run the risk of being accused of favoritism or special treatment of the student on the basis of that relationship. I'm sure that you can understand and sympathize with all of these risks. But I'm also sure that you were well aware of school policy and specifically timed your email to me. You knew that the moment the final grades were released, our formal student-teacher relationship would end. I guess my first question to you is, how long have you been planning on writing that email? Then you've clearly been waiting quite a while. I can appreciate your restraint, at least, and I should thank you for waiting until the end of semester to share your feelings with me. Otherwise, it would have put me in a very difficult and awkward position. I enjoyed having you in my class, and it would have been a shame for that to end prematurely. So, I guess we are in quite the predicament. You've expressed your desire to see me in a personal setting. And even though you are no longer my student, it's still frowned upon for faculty to engage in personal relations with students. That said, I do enjoy your company. And there is not a significant age difference between us. So I don't take issue with that. I need to think about what to do here. I still have some hesitation with seeing you outside of the school. And if the other faculty members caught wind of it, I would suffer some judgment. They could generally make my life quite difficult. On the other hand, they all need to learn to mind their own business, and I'm happy to help teach them that. So I'll tell you what. On Friday evenings after work, I head to a place near here for a glass of wine. Here's my number. Take it, and if you decide you want to join me for a casual drink, text me this evening, and I will send you the details. No need to commit right now, but if I do hear from you, that's great. Okay? And if we can, let's keep this discreet.